Mr. Stigsrud from Norway with 4 plates. It's a pretty fancy
Are
gym.
those
This
socks
looking.
just? Does he have like an extra band on, or are those part of the sock design?
I think they're part of the sock design.
Okay.
Looks like part of the sock. Yeah, so what you're doing here, you're wanting to squat the bar up. The deadlift is not a squat at all, right? You want your hips way higher to the point where it feels uncomfortable. Get your gaze out, and to kind of help you with to see how high your hips need to be. Watch your knees from the side, right? So view yourself or put your camera at the end of the barbell and make sure that your kneecaps are in the crease of your elbow there. So like whenever you set up at the very bottom, you'll notice that your knees jut forward and there's a huge massive yank because you're wanting to squat it up. Get your knees back and your ass up.
Yeah, the 2-second coaching model for a deadlift, if you don't want to have to take someone through an overly elaborate process, is literally like, are the knees mostly flush with the elbows? Are the scapula generally over the bar? You're more or less okay. Make sure those 2 things get done. You want to avoid any sort of unnecessarily dynamic movement. So if you are punching the knees forward and then pulling them back as you start the pull, you're almost going to guarantee bar movement away from the midfoot. Just make it easier on yourself. Think about pulling everything up and back and then making sure those conditions are satisfied. So knees basically flush with the elbows, shoulder blades right over the bar.